because this game has weird recoil. Cylinder. Okay, and that's fine. Oh, the last bullet. Please, just let me get one kill. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm getting vote kicked again. So hello gamers. Let's play the long barrel on this thing first off. But I have almost 100 kills on the Rex now, which is crazy. I think it was probably my least kill gun overall. I had like maybe 4 kills on it. And now I have almost 100. Hopefully in this video we can get to like 150 or something. But this thing is crazy. It got completely rebalanced and it's way better now. Like, it's just crazy. If I can actually hit a headshot. You might be wondering, what's the rebalance on this gun? Well, first off, it got way better recoil, which was kind of the annoyance of this gun. But the other annoying part was the reload time being just incredibly slow for no reason. But guess what? It also got a faster reload, like a lot faster. And now you can just go off with it. You can also just use long barrel, which I think was on it before, but still. This thing is like actually crazy. If you just hit your headshots, I can't really do that apparently. If you want to spam use muzzle brake, then you can actually just like spam the heck out of this thing. But even without, like even with long barrel, which should make your recoil worse or your recovery speed worse, you can still go off. So yeah, long barrel will make your recovery speed a little bit worse. As you can tell, it's like, it's not going down quite as fast. And snub nose actually makes it faster. However, do not use snub nose because muzzle brake is basically the same thing, but better because it has no downsides. Snub nose will like kill your headshot kill range, your 2-hit kill range, your velocity, a bunch of different stuff. However, muzzle brake has literally no downsides and all upsides. The only downside of muzzle brake is that you have a little bit more horizontal recoil, which is definitely a problem on this gun because this thing is known for its horizontal recoil because, you know, it's an automatic like assault rifle. Overall, if you go for headshots with this thing, it is very satisfying to use and it's also really good. And the reload is really fast, well, like faster than it used to be. So you just hit people in the head and it's like, even though it's way worse than the XIX probably overall, I like it way more. And as you can see, since I've been using it, I actually can hit my headshots with it now. I'm like actually kind of crazy with it. Dude, I'm actually insane with this one particular gun, the one revolver in particular. Oh man, get the reload off. I'm top fragging revolver only, baby. It's probably because I've been playing like Black Hawk Rescue Mission 5. I should have posted my video on it by now, or both of them, honestly. And yeah, please check those out. If you haven't, they will be in the top right, hopefully. And yeah, these things are just, that game, I mean, it's just crazy for like getting better at games. No joke, it's super competitive and it makes your aim better. Like my aim just gets better every single time I play it and I just become like an actual good player at FPS games, which is a rare occurrence for me, man. The new Rex is like, isn't like a huge difference statistics wise. The only thing that got changed is recoil and reload statistics, which is usually not a big deal on guns. When an overpowered gun gets more recoil, it doesn't really matter. Like M107 doesn't really matter. But yeah, this thing, better reload, better recoil, made this thing just way better. And I was using it before the buff, like to get accustomed to it, and I was having so much fun, but now I can actually like not only have fun, but pop off. It's not only fun to use, but it's also super viable, which is a very new experience for me as a person who has like used the Rex a bit in the past and been like, yeah, this thing sucks. My setup on this thing right now is Z point, long barrel, green laser, and default. First off, you might be thinking, why the Z point? And second off, you might be thinking, why not the speed loader? Well, first off, the speed loader, I don't like it. The reload is already pretty fast. Like you kind of needed it before, but now it's actually just better to have, not have to like dump your entire mag or whatever, cylinder. Yeah, but I don't usually dump an entire cylinder, and what speed loader does is it makes your empty reload time really fast, but your tactical reload time slower, which is very annoying, at least for me. Like a lot of people like it because they can reload super fast when they run out of bullets, but I just don't really like that. I like having the same reload anyway. Either way you shoot it, it just has the same reload. And second off, the Z point. Why the Z point? Well, I have found that for me at least, the Z point is crazy on revolvers. It has that little tiny like dot in the middle, and usually I use delta on pistols, but I can't really hit headshots as well with like that big triangle. But the Z point is like that very tiny dot, and you might be wondering why not the reflex. Well, the reflex has 1.5 times zoom and this has 1.75, and I like the little bit more zoom it gets. On automatics, it's kind of annoying to have a little bit more zoom because it just makes your visible recoil higher. I never thought I'd actually say that this is not only a pretty good gun, but also like a really fun gun to use. Also, yeah, 84 headshot at range, I think, which is still really good, but not a one-shot headshot all ranges. Some people think revolvers are, but like, imagine, that would be ridiculous. Then the GB22 would be even more useless. At least the GB22 has like a purpose, maybe, except like the police barrel and I guess Taurus barrel executioner. Aw, he was 1 HP, come on, man. Which watch that video. But yeah, BSS may or may not do 99 headshot damage in CQC, but okay. Yeah, you can shoot it way faster than an XIX or even L5, 200 RPM faster to be exact, and that could be like, it could be a pretty big difference, man. I might check out muzzle brake in a second because I've seen people using muzzle brake. Even now, if you look, like, that is very accurate compared to the old one. If I look down like slightly, there you go, it aims like almost exactly the same spot, even at maximum RPM, because this game has weird recoil. But you can turn it from a skill gun into a spam gun. That's actually kind of OP and maybe like a 1911 upgrade, because it can 2-hit and it can 1-hit and it fires faster. That's the thing that makes like the Mateba and the Rex like actually pretty strong, is that deagles actually fire slower, which is weird because you'd think revolvers would fire slower than like a pistol, and that's fine. Oh, the last bullet. Holy 40-13. This thing is actually crazy. With longbarrel, I don't know what the headshot kill range is, but like it's at least 90 studs considering I killed that guy. Okay, 52 to 120. So yeah, it can probably headshot kill to about 90 studs. Maybe it caps out after 90. Without the long barrel, not quite as far. You might also be wondering, what about the new Red Hawk? I don't know if I'm going to make a video on that. I don't really like it. And that might sound crazy because like I'm using the new MP412 Rex and I love it. And the Red Hawk is also like a revolver and it has like a new conversion and everything. Comment down below if you want it. I don't know how many people want a video on the new Red Hawk. The Rex, I'm going to do a video even if nobody cares about it because like I love this gun now. The biggest problem with this is probably the damage at range is not very good to like limbs. To the torso, it's like all right. It's like a 3-hit. But to the limbs, it's a 28 damage hits, which is, you know, not very good. I've seen like assault rifles with better damage at range. But yeah, of course, the torso and head damage are very good at range. One of them is like 40 and the other one's like 80. Yeah, bro. Maybe I should actually try this thing out with the muzzle brake and spam, because even without muzzle brake, I mean, it just kills. You don't even have to like actually go for headshots. Going for headshots is cool, but yeah, this is not like the most skill required one, I guess. It definitely requires skill more than your average automatic or pistol, but when you can do like this with it, it's kind of crazy. I actually hit markered that guy. I shouldn't be able to hit anything with a revolver at that range, but I can because I am simply the better player. Dude, that sucks. There was a minute left. I could have gotten a 60 kill game MP412 Rex only. If you told me in 2018 or even me a month ago that I could get a 60 kill game with the Rex, I tell you that was just not true. I'd just be like, no, but now I can because this gun is actually good. Like the damage didn't even get changed. That's the thing. Usually when a gun gets buffed, it's like, okay, well, it got like a ton more damage or something, or got better ranges, or got like a free extended mag. Like literally any buff to any gun. It can't just be like, oh, it reloads faster and like it has less kick. That's usually not enough, but that just goes to show that the MP412 Rex was a good gun. Fun fact about this gun, it actually used to be considered overpowered when the gun first came out because it was the only like one-shot like pistol in the entire game. It was added before deagle was even added to the game, and people were like, oh, it one-shots headshot, but it's a secondary? That's overpowered. And I mean, that was pretty good if it was the only one-shot gun to the head, but now there's like one-shot torso guns, so of course it's not going to be as good, because if you add a bunch of guns that are better than a different gun and don't buff the original gun basically becomes like completely irrelevant. Like no one's gonna use it ever, and that's pretty much what happened. It was really sad, but the Rex kind of fell into obscurity. I remember the day they added the Mateba and I used it for a little bit, but I think it was good when it came out or something, and then they nerfed it. What the heck? I swear I headshot that guy. It's probably got 8 mil, doesn't it? Stupid Mosin 8 mil users. I'm gonna go on a limb here and say I'm not doing as well because either I'm trash, which is probably true, but the Rex with a Z point is not very good for LRC. But yeah, if you're gonna use an attachment on this, please just only use the muzzle brake or the long barrel, nothing else. Not snub nose compensator, even if it has like a suppressor, don't use that. Definitely don't use that. Also, of the revolvers, this has the best reload and the best inspect. Hold on, do it and do it. Woo, yep. And now this is a 10 out of 10 revolver. It's definitely not broken and it's not like super good. Maybe muzzle brake and like spamming it is a little bit too good. And I don't think it's going to be a huge problem. And if it's not, don't nerf it. It's in a good spot, but when the Executioner and the XIX exist, it's really hard to make a gun that's like viable at all compared to a torso kill gun when it doesn't torso kill. Like it's either going to be an objective upgrade or it's just going to be like not quite as good. But yeah, this is in a good spot where it's like, I love using this. I don't think it's going to be that popular. And I'm getting vote kicked, but that's fine. Probably about to end the video anyway. I don't know, this might become my main secondary. Usually I like say that and then I just like stop using it, but I'm really enjoying this. So like I'm actually finding some new guns that personally I didn't really enjoy before. Well, the VSS I always enjoyed, but just like not as much as I did recently. But yeah, this one's crazy, bro. It's not OP, but it's just crazy that it's like actually a good gun now. Like after all these years, the gun's actually usable. That's probably going to do it for the video, though. Let me see if I can... Please, just let me get one kill. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. I'm getting vote kicked again. Oh, my gosh. Is this going to be the end of the video? I'm voting yes on myself. Oh, my gosh. Well, that's the end of the video, gamers. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.